Well, if I was an Australian leader, I would advise people to not to go to a country or leave a country if I believe that I've tried all the possible righteous steps. I believe right now that if I was an Australian leader, that Australian leaders shouldn't leave the country. I'd advise that people shouldn't go over to an area that is having issues. But if you do, be careful and let us know if anything happens. But when it comes to our bases and things like that, I would advise that Australians stay there to find out the truth. And the truth is by actions, even if they're an accident or not. To see if we are the enemy, first you need to do a sacrifice when it comes to righteous. It means it's a gamble in some way. So if we leave now, we show that we're in fear. We show that we are confused or we have picked a team, so we are backing out. But if we are none of those above and we are righteous, we will hold our ground until we know that we are their enemy. That is righteous, because in a land of confusion, and he say, they say, you can get easily confused. But when it comes to you, you know then, don't you? So to get the real answer, you first need to hold your ground. That's righteous. That's balls. That's honour. The rest is what I've already explained. And so I say to Australians, tell them that we will be neutral. We will try to find the truth. We won't do anything until we find that truth. But if you attack us or any of our people and we hear that it was government involved or the government didn't do what it should have done in certain times, which means if they believe they can't protect citizens, they should advise and stop citizens from coming to their country. You see, that's what I would do. If they let them come to their country and they die by murderers, in a way, their country can be blamed by having such murderers and allowing people to build the bed there, like in Step Brothers. You see? But this is all common sense, basic, standard steps. And a lot of it doesn't get to happen because of fear. And it tells us in the Bible to not fear when you are righteous, because it gives you a righteous outcome to do the next step if necessary. But the other steps are steps of confusion until they get an answer, which is usually a confused one and a bad one. Because confusion answers give us malfunctions and bad outcomes, doesn't it? So why are the countries taking the steps they take? If you explain it well, as a good schematic to people who may not understand, like giving instructions how to put three pieces together to a triangle, might be a wise thing to do if you believe that they do not understand. But other than that, you're best to say, but it wouldn't hurt to make sure you speak so they understand instead of saying nothing or confusion or the same game other people are doing. And see you later.